Okay. Let's see what's going on. Pew, pew, pew. How do I see the chat? Hmm. Man, am I live? Hold on, let me see. Let me see. Oh, oh shit. My bad. My bad. All right, I'm good to go. I'm good to go. Let's see. Okay, we got one. Man, excuse me. That's crazy. Oh, wow. 5. Oh, we got 5 people in here. Some destinations won't get comments. Let's see. Let's see what people. Fuck the. Oh, wow. Golly, what did my team do to you? But yo, what up, Hitman? What up, Hitman? Dude, like that game. Oh my god, I couldn't really tune into it because I was at work. Like like I was trying to keep like box score watching while that was happening. What up, Shattuck? I was like keeping up while like I was at work. But dude, I'm not gonna lie, it's like Darius Garland. That dude was just making anything he wanted to make. I was heated, bro. Like, dude, I just couldn't. Oh my god, bro. Like, dude, I was just like Darius Garland, bro. Like, I still can't get over it. Like, this dude, what did he have in the first half? Like, what, 25 or something like that? Like, it was something wild. Hey, hey, we'll get into it, bro. But oh my god, bro. See, here's the thing. I had the Suns winning, but what that dude Eric Gordon was doing, and he thought he was him. He did thought he was him. Like I was like, who are you? Like you're not. Like oh my god. Yeah, see, thank you. Darius Garland had 26 in the first half. 26. Like how do you, and you know what's the crazy part too? It wasn't like no 26 empty the clip and stuff. He's getting fouled, so he's going to the line and he's making literally every free throw, 11 free throws. Like bro, refs, I understand when we're fouling, but 11. And then dude, 26 on 10 shots, bro. Like him by himself, he single-handedly like was the reason that like we even lost this game. Yes, he calmed down in the second half, and like that's fine. But man, like it was just brutal, bro. What happened? Knicks will always be. Oh, oh, oh! Wow. You know what? Where's your team? Where's your team? And also, again, we got game one. So you know what? If we get blown out, it's all good. It's all good. But you see, I tried to give him bail in game one. Knicks gonna give him. Oh wow, little Trey D, just come in and just like hate on my team, dude. Just hate on my team, bro. But what up, little Trey D? What up, chat, bro? I hope all y'all are doing good. Your team is 2-0 again. You're a Celtics man, damn it. But you know what? I'm not gonna lie, bro. I've been liking what Boston was doing this year. I really like what Boston's doing this year. So you know what? Props to y'all. Y'all are doing your thing. Tatum is him, bro. People don't want to mention it, bro. But that dude Tatum is a bad man, bro. What he was doing, just 3, bang. But yeah, like Tatum is him. But back to this Knicks game, bro. Chat, I'm not gonna lie. This kind of hurts me to say this, but Julius Randle might be ass again. Like, dude, I'm sorry, I just keep looking at my phone because I'm thinking that like Mustard or Go Bills is gonna show up, but they're leaving me high and dry. But I thought, what is it? I thought like what is it? Julius Randle would do a little better than this. He's looking ass out there. Cause like I gave him the benefit of the doubt because of game one, because I'm like, he did really good in the first half. Like, great job. You did your thing. Good shit. But then game two, it's just like the same story again. Like, you're just like just mediocre in general. And also, I know people like to say, but Julius, like, he turned up in the second half. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Yeah. Why was it? What was going on in the fourth? Dude, you know what's crazy? They brought him back in the fourth quarter just to get them blowout points, bro. Like, you know what? I'm fine. I'm all for padding your stats and stuff, like, and all that, but it still doesn't take away from like the quality of play that you are as a player. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. Julius is disgusting. Jalen was horrible. He kept taking ISO threes. Like, bro, I get that like you are a very good 3-point shooter, but come on, bro. Chill out on the three. What up, Mustard? Aired. Like, of course, nobody ever wants to talk to me. It's tough out here, but really though, yo, shouting. This is funny as should easily win. What up, Mustard?
Hey, yo, you talk about how Julius Randle is garbage?
It might be time to have that conversation, bro. I can't believe I keep giving him more benefit of the doubts, but game 3 could be an eruption. So I'll hold off just a bit. Like
said, an eruption. Y'all are worse at home than on the road, dog.
Shut up. Like, look. hey, bro, look, it's a playoff environment. Like, you know, you're gonna feed off the crowd, bro. Like, dude,
he wasn't feeding off that crowd last time he was in the playoffs in MSG. That's all I know.
No, that shit was horrible, bro. Bro, please. Like, I'll say this: Julius is better than 21, but I ain't gonna lie. Like, he's not beating the allegations in terms of like
regular season wise. He wasn't better.
No, 23 Randle is better than 21 Randle in the regular season. I'll stand by it.
I don't know about that one, bro. He was a much better shooter back then in 2021 than he is now.
Dude, it was just a 3-point shot. Everything else, he was fine. And also, I like 23 Randle's passing more. And I just feel like 23 Randle is just better at the rim.
I think he has a much better IQ now, but I think a lot of his like playmaking, I wouldn't say jump per se, but like a lot of his playmaking deficiencies being covered up is because Jalen Brunson's there. They got IQ there. They got IQ's got better. You know, like a lot of other guys on the roster to share those responsibilities. But bro, have you talked about RJ Barrett yet or no?
No. I was actually look at this. Like, Zeke highlighted it, and Zeke, you know what?
That's a fact though. That's a fact. Honestly, if RJ Barrett was who he was supposed to be, Randall would be playing a lot better. Brunson would be playing a lot better. Like a lot of these guys' jobs would be a lot easier.
It would be more alleviated stress off the team because, like, you know, we wouldn't have to worry about this. And I'll say this, RJ, good job getting to the line. Like, you know, like, I like that RJ is constantly aggressive. That's the one thing, like, I'll always give him credit for. You're constantly aggressive regardless of the situation. But at the same time, it's like, you know how people say work smarter, not harder? Like,
yeah.
Like, you're working hard, but that can't cut it only in the NBA. You got to work smart as well. Like, you got to be crafty, like, with your work. Like, you know, you gotta like be able to like actually make whatever you're doing pan out. But he's not making it pan out. And it's what the hell?
I did that. Don't worry. Worry.
Okay. I thought. But my thing is this: like, I like that you have a good approach to the game. You just don't have the skills for it. Like, you know what I mean?
It's weird because RJ, I don't know if you could say maybe he's lost some athleticism, but he's not as athletic enough to like finish at the rim the way he wants to. And on top of that, like, he gets to the rim, like, I'll give him that, but he can't finish. Like, he can't finish, and it's so weird because, like, he smokes, and, like, don't get me wrong, like, RJ does have sometimes.
Oh no, he's a chronic layup smoker. You could say that he's a chronic.
Yeah. Oh no, he is. But like because I've heard Knicks fans say, "Oh, he doesn't get enough calls." I'm like, okay, let's say that is true, which I do think to an extent. There are times he gets whacked and he doesn't get it called, but bro, like, there are even times where in transition, or like there are times where if you get hit, you should still be able to finish the layup. I'm just gonna be honest with you, bro, because like it's right there. The rim is right there. What is RJ? 6'6", 6'5", 6'6"?
He's 6'6". He's 6'6", 6'7". He's a good 220. Like it's like it say 210 or stuff. Like he looks like a 220 kind of guy. Like, you know, like a pretty built guy. Like everything is there. He just has like he has no like form of like touch at the rim. Um and like his like it's really just skill. Like it really that's what it comes down to cuz you know how people like to say, "Oh, Kyrie has all the skill in the world, but his approach to the game isn't there." RJ Barrett is the complete opposite. His approach to the game is there, but his skill set is not. And it's sad because it's like this is the number
Hey,
3 overall pick that we
I'm
had.
be right back. I'm finna
For sure, for
set
sure.
up my camera again. I'm gonna be right back. Continue.
No, all good, all good. But chat, like now the Knicks, like look, the depressing shit about this day. Look, this shit is already getting me like this. But in all honesty, all jokes aside, it's okay because like as a Knicks fan, like I'm just glad we got game one. Like we stole home court. We got a game. That's all you could really ask for what's going on in that hostile Cleveland environment. So in all honesty, that's great. Great. You know, like whatever's happening because like, at least we got something. You know, like I'm gonna leave here with something. That's pretty much what's going on. Knicks are okay, bro. Like, can y'all please chill out on my team? But but in all, but outside of that, to highlight a lot of stuff, shout out to Darius Garland. Amazing performance. Shout out to Darius Garland. Shout out to Donovan Mitchell as well. It may not seem like on paper that Donovan Mitchell had a great performance because, like, 17 points, but the fact that he's able to leverage a lot of his advantages to create for others, and it got to the point where so many guys were making like their shots, like 13 assists. And D Mitch only had 2 turnovers. It wasn't like he was just like just willy-nilly a willy-nilly playmaker. He did his job. Good shit, D Mitch. Shout out to Evan Mobley. Again, anchor. Just amazing anchor on the board, like doing his thing. I know him and Jared Allen kind of control it, but like just Evan Mobley having a 13-13 game. Like you a young guy coming into the game and you're already like crashing the boards. Like you made it a mission to do that after what happened last time because you were getting like tossed around. So good job by Evan Mobley. Good shit, bro. Karis LeVert actually did something. Yeah, I'm about to say, shout out to Karis LeVert. You did your job. This is one of those games where you just went insane. And it worked. because like I've been talking to Cavs fans, bro. They want him like in China for the stuff that he's been doing. Yeah, I'm about to say, good, like exactly. Like he was stinking it up, but he bounced back. Good job, Mobley. This is like a step in the right direction for you. But with that in mind, also I'm pretty sure Cleveland like comfortably controlled the boards. Something that was an issue in game one because we were crashing the boards and we really got to it. So good job with that to get that New York Knicks game done. But before we get into the other games, actually, no. I'll say when Musher and Go Bells are here. But let's just get into like the snooze fest, like just to get that shit out of the way. The Atlanta Hawks against the Boston Celtics. For all my Celtics fans in here, I'm pretty sure Shattuck is one. I'm pretty sure Shattuck is one. I'm pretty sure Ahmed is one. Like, or whoever like Celtics fans are out there. Y'all did your job. Comfortably destroying this Atlanta Hawks team. People were like, oh, first quarter. Oh no. Like Atlanta might be doing something. Oh my God. Croc. It was fake. You Atlanta fans out there, Bino, you thought, Atlanta's going to do something? No, they're not going to do anything. This is a 7th seed. This is a Trae Young led offense against the best guard, like defensive duo in the league that's in the playoffs. Dude, I know not you, Lil Trady. I know you're not a Celtics guy, but still, like, this is a massacre. Who thought this series was going to be anything serious? Can someone please tell me who thinks that? I know Bino's like crazy ass things like, Celtics in 6, Hawks in 6. Trae Young's going to shock the world. CTE Hunter, like he's going to do something. Oh my God, 10 points in the first quarter. Yeah, I'm about to say Bino said Celtics in 6. The hell does he think this is? This man DeAndre Hunter. Like, oh my God, bro. Who does he think DeAndre Hunter is, bro? Bro, get this. DeAndre Hunter in the first quarter, 4 for 5. Chat, y'all want to guess what DeAndre Hunter was after the first quarter? Oh, y'all don't know? 4 for 14. This is the man that Bino, like, oh my God. Like, watch out for DeAndre Hunter. Oh no. He has CTE. That's literally what happens. Like if you literally shake DeAndre Hunter's head, like the brain would be rattling all around. Bro, I'm sorry. This man be doing some dumbass plays that nobody ever talks about. So that's one. John Collins, bro. What the? I'm sorry that I'm losing my mind, but John Collins is horrible, bro. Like he is god awful. Like what does he provide? Can someone please tell me? Yeah, I'm about to say thank you, Lil Trey D. Like what? And even then, Ti is like done for. Like he's not even back in his time. Now, shout out to Baby, bro. Shout out to Baby. Baby go crazy. And Anthony Edwards is still there. Ain't Jalen Brown from Georgia? I don't know. But you know what I mean? Like that everything about Atlanta is good outside of the organization, funny enough. Like for the Hawks. Like like who even thought this game this series, excuse me, not even just this game, this series was going to be anything serious. They had like a good lead in the first quarter, but then everything else went to shit. DeJounte Murray, 29 points, but I'm not gonna lie, bro. It kind of felt fake. Excuse me. I'm sorry for that. But yeah, his stuff kind of felt fake. Like, but even then, you know what? We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. What up, Stevo?
What's good, man?
Yo, Stevo, we're just talking about the Hawks Celtics game. Is there anything like you want to add to that bullshit?
I'm supposed to be asleep right now. I'm not gonna lie. Fuck that series, bro. Trae Young is gonna get a video, bro. Trae Young is gonna have to get a video. I'm not gonna lie. He's gonna have to get a video. But I want to talk about it. I gotta mention what's going on real quick. I don't know if have you gotten to that yet?
No, I haven't. I've only covered the Knicks, Cavs, and then the Hawks, Celtics.
Oh, okay. With the Hawks, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Trae Young is just. It's just. It's not that he's like. I want to say someone put out a tweet where it seemed as if like the league has figured him out in a sense where like he used to be very, very quick and agile off those like screens and one-on-one actions, and now maybe it's just Derek White who has him in hell, but
he is going against the best guard defensive duo in the league.
I mean, and John Collins as well. Like the entire Hawks team is just a personification of mid right now, bro. Just mid. So, what I'll say.
It's just like this team is just like I don't know what Bino saw in this team. Y'all remember in the early beginning of the season when Bino said that the Hawks are going to be a contender?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no.
I'm not gonna lie. I'd be having a grievance
T-Wolves too. He said T-Wolves too.
No, I'll admit I had that. I ain't gonna lie. I'll take that fault. That's on me. But yeah, the 2020. This is crazy. The biggest.
Honestly, it's looking like
what's up, bro?
Wess, you feeling good, bro? You good, dog?
Yeah, I'm about to say you good, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm all right. I ran out of medicine.
That's great, bro. I'm really glad you're doing good.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Making sure you're straight, man. Making sure you're straight.
Hey, yo, Wes. Do you want to add on to anything about the Hawks Celtics?
Oh no, this is the easiest sweep to call. Well, Philly. I'll say Philly, but yeah, this is a Trae Young is probably the most fraudulent top player, like top 20 player, he's the most fraudulent one. The Eastern Conference Finals run, it was solid, but the Knicks at that time were really bad. They weren't really that good, and especially for the playoffs. And then also like he played the Ben Simmons Sixers, bro. Like shout out to Trae for what he accomplished then, but yeah, nah. I told you we had a conversation about it. I want to say 2 pods ago, and I was like, yeah, I don't believe in Trae, and I'm standing on that, bro. Like, but hey, they'll figure something out, hopefully. But yeah, Boston, this is an easy series for them.
Boston just looks scary, bro. Like they're not even trying it. They're just like,
stop it. Who cares? It's the Hawks,
bro. They're no, but like I'm telling you, like they're Thanos snapping the Hawks. Like it's like anything they do, like
the Hawks are just 330 piece on the way, man. This nigga here, shut up.
You see what I mean, chat? You see what I mean?
Go.
Let that shit go for sure, nigga. Let that go.
Hey, yo, tell him what did CTE Hunter do after the first quarter?
See, what happened was Trae Young and DeJounte. He said,
CTE Hunter is insane.
I'm not gonna lie, he just missed shots, bro.
He just missed shots, according to Bino.
Hey, but Mustard, do you have anything to add on for the Hawks Celtics before we move on to
look, man, the Hawks, they're just such a mediocre team. That it just doesn't move me that the Celtics did what they did today. I know you want to gas up your boy Pippen Durant.
Hey, he was him out there, bro.
I'm sure.
He was him.
I'm sure, buddy. I barely even watched some of the game. I can't lie to you because I was busy watching the Cavs destroy the Knicks and dick them down. That was more entertaining than watching the Hawks lose.
We still got game one. I'm leaving here with something.
You're not leaving with nothing, nigga. It's
I'm
over.
leaving here with
Oh,
something,
game
bro.
one. Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Just from looking at this game, I would assume y'all get swept like a gentleman's sweep because that
Not
offense
happening, bro.
Evan Mobley, I ain't gonna lie. He still needs some work offensively, but bro, he had Julius
He looked
Randle
really nice out there.
in prison.
Really nice.
Like he is his warden, bro. Like he had him in prison, dog.
It's like
was
Hunter
not
had
fair.
him in prison last time,
bro.
Hey,
Yeah.
but hold up. But who cares about the Knicks Cavs shit? Let's talk about how Jason Tatum. Oh my God. Just, he didn't even need free throws to look like a bucket out there, bro. 29 points, 10 rebounds.
He just couldn't get there, nigga.
assists.
He just couldn't get there. Don't gas that shit up.
Hey, no. What do you mean he couldn't get there, bro? He didn't want to get there because he's like, you know what?
Dude, he didn't
want to get there, bro. He wanted to show y'all how much of how much of a sniper he was.
Dislodge it, nigga.
Dislodge
Bro,
it.
he is him, bro. People need to put respect on that man's name, bro. I'm telling you, a 29, 10, and 6 while not even breaking a sweat. Oh my God, bro.
You got to dislodge it. Come on, you're better than that.
Bro. Hey, unlike another like 6'10" 10 guy, he at least had more assists and turnovers. But I won't get to that point. But
Tatum's not even 6'10". What are you talking about?
He was like 6'9", 6'8".
He's like 6'9", 6'10".
Nah, he's not.
Nah, he tried to gas it up. He's like 6'9". Don't do that.
I play enough 2K to look at these niggas' ratings, bro.
Hey, wait, but also,
nah, they for sure.
Too, like on a serious note, shout out to Derek White. Like this dude is just a fucking beast, bro.
Yeah.
Two-way, like sharpshooting lockdown. Like I don't know how to describe it. Like he's just everywhere, and then like he's everywhere, and he's like making his threes, he's making his jumpers, he's making everything, bro. Good job, Derek White.
This was probably like his best playoff game. I would say this is probably his best playoff game. Going back to like San Antonio, that series against the Nuggets. This is probably actually no, he had some good games last year against the Heat. And that game one in the finals, he was really good too. I like Derek White, and honestly, it's crazy because some of my friends, one of my friends specifically, Faiz actually, Stevo, when they traded for Derek White, I think they gave up a first and Josh Richardson. He was like, "Oh my God, why would we do that? Why do we do that?" I'm like, dog, Derek White is.
Derek White was. I think I called that. What was Josh Richardson in the first?
Yeah, it was Josh Richardson in the first.
Cool. I said that was a good trade.
Yeah, because Derek White is one of the best defensive guards like in the league, easily, hands down. And he's been an elite defender for like I'll say about the last 3-4 seasons.
Yeah.
You know, so I love what Derek White has brought to this team. A lot of versatility, also offensively, really good underrated passer, in my opinion. He could be effective as a screener, nice in the short roll. He does a lot for that team. And offensively, he's coming along this year. He's been good offensively this year. I know it's crazy. Good, the Spurs, I know they're so mad seeing Derek White knock down 3-point shots because this nigga was struggling to do that before
but we know, bro, like pre 2020, bro, that pop system was like no threes. Except for 2014.
I know that. That's fair. That's fair, actually. Pop doesn't even like that. If anything, Pop angry seeing him shoot all these threes.
Bro, I guarantee you when Pop won the 2014 chip, he's like, damn, I was proven wrong. Instead of, I won a chip.
That's so crazy to me how they won a chip that way, and yet like he still doesn't like shooting.
Pop is anti-3. Yeah, that's the funny. I guess he just thinks that like if you have like a special group of players, then you can do it. But if it ain't a special group of players, he's like, fuck that. Yeah. But the transition. What do y'all? Let me ask y'all. What do y'all want to do? Do y'all want to go into the last game to cover, or do y'all want to go into a certain somebody in trouble?
Let's go to certain somebody in trouble, bro. I got shit to say about that. I ain't gonna lie to you. That boy, you can announce it first to start it off.
All right. Oh wait, hold up. But before we do, hold up. But somebody, is this true?
Bino said he'd get a Donovan jersey if the Jazz got 35. Oh shit, you did say that, Bino. You said you get a Donovan Mitchell jersey if the Jazz got 35 wins.
This is an OG.
They got 37.
It's a Zeke.
Yes, she did. Okay, we got to pull that up. Hey,
you better get on
whoever
NBA.com.
a Zik 2002.
I remember now. Donovan Mitchell was on the Jazz when I said that, nigga.
Nah, nigga, nah.
No,
Nigga, he's trying to backtrack, nigga.
Walk back game. Walk back game. Walk back.
Walk back is crazy.
I said, they win 35 games, I'll get a Donovan Mitchell.
He's lying, y'all.
They ain't got that hold in.
Hey, close the door. Close the door, by the way. You're lying.
That's so
He's
nasty,
lying.
bro.
Buddy, I'm not your buddy, nigga.
Okay, so Bino's still gonna have to do that, but with that in mind, let's talk about a certain somebody that's in trouble. Our favorite defensive player in the league, Draymond Green, who we from reports said that he was unlikely to be suspended for Game 3 yesterday night. Like last night, this morning, they were saying, yeah, he's unlikely to be suspended for Game 3. They lied to us. Draymond Green is suspended for Game 3 officially for basically the action that he did on Domantas Sabonis. And the reasoning that the NBA gave behind that is that they decided it because of his history of unsportsmanlike plays like in the league. And most around Warriors and the situation Tuesday believed a fine was coming, but the star forward will serve his suspension in a pivotal game. Shout out to Shams for the report on it.
Shams was the one who fucked up the report at the beginning. He told us.
He did it, and then he edited the tweet.
Shams be doing that a lot, man.
Yo, people don't talk about it. I love Shams. Shout out to you, bro. You my guy. Like, but the thing is, people don't talk enough. Shams be deleting tweets when he fucks up.
I have a question. What is I'm not trying to be like racist here, but like sure. What is Shams? Like, you know where he's from?
I actually don't know. I think he's brown. Like I don't know what brown. Like
I think I'm not sure where he's from. Actually, he did an interview. I don't know where it's at.
Let me actually look it up. Actually, I'm interested to know where he's from because I know he's Middle Eastern, right? Not Middle Eastern, but like he's from West India or not India. West Asia? Is it West Asia? That India and
Middle
Pakistan
Eastern
and Middle? No, that's not Middle Eastern. No,
he's Pakistani. He's Pakistani.
Pakistani. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Hey, that's my Pakistani brother, bro. But
how about y'all two look like y'all could be cousins. No cap.
I'm dead.
Hey,
that's not even racist. That's not even racist.
I mean, he's a good-looking guy. He's a good-looking guy.
Like y'all got the similar beard. You know, you got the same type of eyebrows, the bushy eyebrows. You feel me,
bro? I need to get. Hey, speaking of eyebrows, I need to get them done, bro. Like,
Draymond stomping the hell out of
him. Draymond stomping a mud hole in him.
He's gonna kill him.
Yo, hey,
Draymond.
I need somebody to get an editor, Draymond and Jim Ross.
No, Mustard. Remember that video that you said of WWE when Draymond's like kneeing?
Exactly, bro. I need that.
You sick son of a bitch.
bro, when JR is mad at Triple H, that was the funniest.
Nah, that shit is hilarious, bro.
Hey, yo, no,
that's hilarious.
Hey, when y'all go home, y'all go when y'all when this like live stream is done, go watch JR when he was like commentating Kane's match against Eric Bischoff. He was saying the funniest shit ever. He's like, I hope after Kane is done choke slam him
to hell, Kane.
No, but before that, he was he's like, I hope after you choke slam him, you go out in the street and get hit by a damn truck. I was like, oh my God.
Nah, I can't lie. JR is the GOAT, bro. He's the GOAT.
Do you have no soul?
Nah, man.
I gotta send it to Wess.
Hey, but again, like, what do y'all think about, like, to get back to the topic, what do y'all think about the NBA's, like, reasoning and the decision to suspend Draymond?
Hey, man, I'm not gonna lie to you. We said it earlier today. He could get suspended. Let me get my face in. He stomped on that, bro. He literally put he dead ass winded up his knee. He built, like, every time I look at it, I'm like, bro, it makes so much sense why he's getting suspended. And I didn't think about this until it was later after they announced it. Bro was legit hyping up the entire crowd, going crazy with the league office there. And if you go back to any time where someone has been harmed on the court, punched, kneed, slapped, stomped on, they get suspended, bro. Like, it's not anything new. So, you know, my only problem.
To be fair, Draymond did kick Steven Adams in the balls and didn't get suspended.
Nah, but
twice.
But
twice.
Not,
yeah.
I don't think that was intentional though. That's not an intentional thing that happened.
Oh no. The one where he like kneed him, I'll let that slide. But then when he kicked him in the balls, come on, bro.
I gotta go rewatch it. But I know
that shit was like a WWE low blow, bro.
It's different.
Oh, my bad.
It's different. It's different if, like, bro, you legit, like, if you look at that stomp, he legit knew what he was doing and followed through with it. Like, no. And then my only problem with it is the fact that the league said, like, oh, because of his previous situations. That's my only issue, because now it sets a precedent.
Exactly.
It sets a precedent of, like, okay, now we get to pick and choose if we feel like you deserve it because of what you've done in the past. Like, bro, you should be doing it off of what you've seen already, like, not because of his past experiences. That's stupid to me.
No, I do think, though.
Nah.
I'll say it like this. Things are looked at differently depending on who the person is. Like, remember when when Joel Embiid pushed LeBron pushed Joel Embiid in midair? I thought that was a dirty play. I don't know if y'all remember. Like, Joel Embiid went up for a dunk. LeBron kind of pushed him. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah. And LeBron may not have even intended to hurt the nigga or anything, but because LeBron doesn't have a history of that or of dirty plays per se, or he's not known as a dirty player, people let that go. They didn't even suspend him. He didn't even get ejected that game. But meanwhile, I'll tell you this: if that was Patrick Beverley, if that was Chris Paul especially, if that was Draymond, people would have been angry. They would have been like, oh, suspend this guy, all that. And the league would have probably done that because they have a history. I can't give you the benefit of the doubt on things when I see a repeated history of you doing things like that.
But I think one thing too that also made it clear that he was going to get suspended was that Sabonis got injured. Like, he actually got a contusion.
Mm-hmm. He's questionable now for
he's questionable game. And I think people like to do this. People like to act as if they're just making shit up because he got, bro, he legit has he's it's deeper than niggas just saying oh yeah, we just doing this so we can milk it. No, he got to connect. He's actually injured. And if a player is actually questionable because of a player's actions on the court where they deliberately try to injure them, there's no way they're not going to have some type of form of punishment. So, sucks for the Warriors. Not going to lie to you. Game 3, I'm expecting Steph to have at least 40.
Hey, wait. I was actually going to bring out my hot take for this. I said this I actually tweeted this out and I said a 4 a.m. hot take and just to save face. But honestly, no, you know what? I'm just going to double down. Now that Draymond Green is suspended, bring out the brooms.
Oh, man. Swept.
Bring out the brooms, bro.
Oh, man.
And I'm being full serious with
I can't even lie to you. If the Warriors get swept, y'all will not see me on the next episode.
Bro, I'm just going to, and I'll even say it verbatim. Draymond Green is suspended now. The Sacramento Kings will sweep the Golden State Warriors.
Hey, man.
Sure, I don't know if you should say that right before Game 3, dog.
Not gonna lie.
I'm the doubt in my head.
I'm about to say, Steph's about to go.
Now this is if Sabonis is good to go. If Sabonis isn't good to go, oh hell no.
So you don't think that Steph is about to just go nuclear in Game 3?
That defense won't do shit.
Oh man. Okay.
That's true.
That Warriors defense is gone.
Yes, because the Kings defense we're so afraid.
Defense Kings?
Bro, look, I'll say this: the Kings defense this series has been better than usual, but for one, Davion Mitchell offensively has been a lot better than his playoff or regular season self. I expect that to change eventually at some point, unless the fake shooting from him just keeps up, which I don't see that shit happening. And on top of that, like I said, Steph Curry is going to have to go. And Jordan Poole is due for a good game. He's due for at least a good game here.
It's going to happen.
I mean, hey, Mustard, in 2021, Tyler Hero never had a good game.
Okay, Tyler Hero doesn't have the dribble combos that Jordan Poole has. He cannot score. I'm just saying, he can't score without screens. That's all I know, bro. He literally cannot score without Bam DHOs. Let's be serious here.
Bro, and Jordan Poole can't score without the NBA rules being loose.
There we go. The rules.
Bad bitches in the crowd.
Rules.
And that too.
It's true, man.
Y'all not serious. That one clip is destroying the community.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. You know the other thing too?
They're so mid.
Bro, so mid.
It's not even about bad bitches, bro. If you put a bad bitch but she's not white, Jordan Poole's still gonna fold. We know Poole's a milkman.
Yeah, he probably is a milkman. We know. He's like milkman.
Nah, I do think though, the Warriors, I think they're still gonna get Game 3. I think Steph he's not gonna let them get swept. I don't think Steph Curry throughout his whole career has been swept, if I'm not mistaken.
He's never been swept.
Never been swept. He will get a game.
There's always a first time for everything.
Yeah, I do hope. I said 4s and 5, and I'm okay with it looking stupid. But this is a bad look. I just don't like how the fact that Draymond got suspended. But I hope they do win Game 3.
But you don't like the fact that he was suspended? I thought you just said you wanted.
No, I don't like I was in a space. I was like, I don't like how they got to it. Like, that's my only issue.
Reasoning, yeah.
The reasoning, like, there was the whole product of, like, okay, this is what he did. Cool, you suspend him. I got it. But the way you got there, I don't like. Like, you're saying because of his past experiences, his past situations. I don't like. You could have just said, like, bro, stomped on nigga's chest and moonwalked on it. And said, I bet.
Yeah, like you, and that's the thing too. They
somebody in that space
bag on the reasoning.
His heart is killing me, bro. Like,
bro, they fumbled the
tried to give him cardiac arrest and shit, bro.
Bro, when people, did y'all see the edit?
Bro.
Did y'all see the edit of, like, when Draymond stomped on it? All you hear is doom, like the Super Mario thing. Whenever somebody jumps on
coins, that nigga, no one Sonic. No one plays Sonic and you hit like a spike and your coins drop.
Hey yo, bro, and then they also had the noise where, like, when Mario steps on a Goomba. Like,
my goodness, bro, he that boy. I thought Sabonis was acting at first. Nah, that boy got. That nigga
at first, I was like, bro, get the fuck out.
Yeah, I was like, bro, what if his ribs are actually broken? Because if his ribs were actually broken, they would have definitely, like, suspended him for the series or some shit. Like,
when they showed the replay, I was just like, oh my Draymond, dog. Why?
And then he went to the crowd like, yeah, I did that shit.
Dude, no, that dude is evil, bro. He destroyed someone's rib cage, and he was like, nah.
The Black Riddler. Fucking,
like,
evil,
bro, you know, that's like, if you seen Friday when Devo comes up, it's like, yeah, you want some, old man? No. like, bro, he's just like, he's just promoting it, bro. I don't know.
But yeah, Sabonis does have a sternum contusion, so it is confirmed, and he's going to be questionable for Game 3. I personally think he's going to be able to fight through it. Like, I think he'll be fine for Game 3.
The fuck? All he has to do is just get rebounds. That's all he needs to do in that game.
I know, but also, like, Sabonis,
they've been dominating them on the glass already. So shit.
I'm about to say, bro, but Sabonis did a job. But outside of that, like, I am gonna, like, agree as well with what Stevo was saying. Like, the reasoning behind it is just so like just unfair. I feel like it's an unfair reasoning for why, because it's basically saying that you're gonna target certain people, and also it shows that, like, a player can't be able to change. Because what if, for example, Draymond never, like, let's say he needs Steven Adams or, like, kicks Steven Adams in the nuts, and he never did anything else after that, but now he did something like that to Sabonis. They're gonna relay the information from 7 years ago and be like, you know what? Because of that, get this guy, instead of just saying, hey, he almost broke this dude's rib cage. Like,
but why? But like, wouldn't it still get to the same result anyway? So, like, what's the big deal?
My thing is give the reasoning based off that situation, not off history.
So y'all don't think reputation should matter?
No, but
me personally,
matters, and reputation matters with off the rip with refs, especially where they call fouls and shit like that. They do reputation and stuff like that, like just them being around you.
Like, Draymond's reputation is kind of the reason why he's even allowed to be Draymond.
But you cannot fuck up.
He has a horrible defensive whistle for the offensive play. Like he has a good defensive whistle for himself. Like, he's allowed to get away with certain things that, like, normal players would get, like, treated
that you can't fuck up the present by living in the past. Like, you can't sit up here and say, okay, because you did this in the past, we're going to punish you in a higher regard than your own peers because of what you did in the past. Like, to me, that's just wrong. Like, just not, you can't do that, because then what happens is, let's say someone stomps on someone's chest the next game, right? The exact same shit, or maybe a little bit different. Someone completely different who's never had any type of issues. The NBA, from what they're saying, is, well, because of your past experiences, that's why we're going ahead and upping this, like, making it a much harsher punishment. They're not going to do that to the next person because, well, you haven't done it before, so we'll let you slide. And I don't even think that's the case. I think if you just look at the kick, the stomp by itself, bro, like, I'm telling you, y'all in the chat, go look at that stomp, bro. Like, people keep saying that nigga held his face, like, bro, he legit, like, he buckled his fucking leg. And And
not to be fair though,
gritty
Sabonis is not
sternum,
innocent here because to me,
No, and that's why he got teed up.
yeah. Well, I don't think
but it's not even about Sabonis though, because
Sabonis did something dirty as well. Say what you want, hooking a dude's leg while he's trying to run away is dirty. That is a dirty move.
Yeah, and he got punished like pretty like.
Y'all think he should have been ejected or no?
No, because also this, y'all remember that? I don't know if y'all saw the video, but did y'all ever see that video of like when Dylan Brooks was getting his leg grabbed by Chris Middleton, and like Chris Middleton got teed up for it, but we saw how Dylan Brooks was able to like get out of that situation. He didn't need to like stomp out Chris Middleton to get out of it. So it's and also again, Middleton in that situation got punished.
You like stuff like that happens in the game where like it may not be intentional to be a dirty player, but you did something that's like, what the fuck, bro? But it's like, okay, how does that player then react? You don't react that way, bro. You just don't react. And the thing is, I kind of get it why he was so pissed off and heated. The game was going back and forth. Teams were missing shots. The game was close. Like, it's high energy. This is a must-win game. Like, I get it. And you kind of let your emotions take the best out of you. Like, I don't know if maybe Draymond was trying to, like, hype up his team and with the crowd and, just trying to get them fired up, which I understand that's what he does, but very, very dumb decision, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
And it's also crazy because look, I'm a fan of Draymond. I think he's underrated by like the casual fan. But like, here's my thing. Draymond, you can't sit there and this is like such a classic case of bullying because you can't sit there and be mad about him hooking your like leg when that's the kind of stuff that you do on a game-to-game basis. Like I've seen you, like it's crazy to me that would be like if Patrick Beverly, like someone hooked his leg and then like he stomped on them and they're like, hey bro, but like he hooked my leg. I had every right to stomp
exactly.
On
it's like
no nigga. That's the type of stuff that you are in particular. So that's why I say reputation should matter in this instance. And also look at it like this, right? Sabonis, when Draymond, like 2 wrongs don't make a right.
Facts.
But I will say, just because someone does something to you, I can't be mad at your reaction, but I can say you overreacted still. Like, for example, remember when Draymond just fell on Sabonis in game 1 in transition, and then like he sat on him? Imagine if Sabonis said, hey, because he sat on me, I'm going to punch you in the chest.
He gets suspended.
No, imagine if he like side busted him because of that.
He gets suspended. And I would have been completely fine with him getting suspended because like, bro, like, damn, I don't want you to get suspended. But your dumbass decided to do some dumb shit, so like, boom, you're suspended, bro. Like,
it's like
that's
one
how
of
I feel about it. I just feel like Draymond's too smart of a player to fall for some dumb shit like that. Like,
but I don't even think we can say that anymore. He's a smart player, like on the court, but like when it comes to his emotions, he's not. I don't want to say smart, but he doesn't know how to control himself. This is the same guy who got suspended in the finals that cost them the 2016 finals. I know Stevo doesn't want to believe that, but you could argue if Draymond plays game 5, they win that series.
On top of that, LeBron's 141.
We've seen the best defender in the world didn't play. That was averaging the best numbers of his career at that time.
Damn.
Yeah, you're right.
How many points did LeBron have the next game?
I mean, I don't know. Bogut didn't play that game, so shit. Who knows?
Damn.
Regardless, my point is,
I forgot about that.
My point is, like, Draymond has shown instances in the past that he just doesn't know how to control his emotions very well. He doesn't. He's not great at that.
But yeah, and also like Mustard, to add on to one thing too, the only reason that I do disagree with like the point of like the reputation thing is because this is like, not to go too personal and like philosophical with this, but I am like an anti-reputation person. Like I'm very against like that ideology. Like I'm understanding of like how people like operate with that, but I'm very against it because I do feel like there's like cons with that sort of like thinking that I just personally do not like go with. So that's why, like,
but don't you act like that in real life though?
What do you mean?
Like in real life, I mean, this is all real life, but like in like normal life settings, we use reputation to determine consequence. Like,
yeah,
if somebody is a repeat criminal, we're not going to give them the same sentence that someone who is a first-time offender would, right?
Yeah, and that's what, and like that's why, like philosophically, like sometimes I like a good amount. I be disagreeing a good amount with like that kind of thing. Is like, it's just that kind of thing. That's why like I can't really get with it. But at the same time, like I'm of course gonna be understanding to it. Like,
so
it's that.
Are you saying it just depends on the situation?
I personally go like, you know, just situation by situation and like just analyze what happened. Because I like take away like the person that did it and like the, you know, everything about it, and I just go with what the actual action was. And also like, of course, I'm gonna add on motivating factors and all that kind of stuff, you know, all that jazz. But yeah, and what I was gonna say is anybody else got anything to add on to like something different about this Draymond incident, like just a different angle?
Nah, I basically have everything. I'm a dip out real quick because I have work tomorrow at 7.
Same.
But,
actually,
Your ninth job, yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to come on here just to talk about, you know, we had to get on here for the people. You know what it is, man. Y'all be sure like the stream up, man. You know,
Like the stream
bro.
up.
Take some likes up.
We are going overtime for the playoffs, bro. Like we are moving.
Yeah, same. I do got to dip as well. Bino has to sleep eventually.
Where is Bino? There?
Yeah, he's right there. Like
Bino,
a loser.
your face. What the fuck?
Bino always does this weird stuff.
He's probably kicking it. Is he caking?
This man got butterflies in his stomach for the live stream.
I know.
It looks like he's gonna start beating up. Let me stop.
What?
Huh? All right. Yeah.
I don't know what's going on over there, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna catch y'all boys.
I'll catch y'all later. I do gotta go. Y'all be easy.
Yeah. Y'all be easy, bro. And chat, as they're dipping out, I wanted to cover one more topic before we go, and that's gonna be about the Phoenix Suns and the Los Angeles Clippers. So we didn't cover that at first, but I wanted to mention it because like this game was going on. Russell Westbrook actually had a really good game. Shout out to Russell Westbrook, bro. He did his job. Like 28 points, 9 of 16 from the field. Like, you know, really like active, just a really active player. Like he was high tempo the whole game. And that's one thing that I liked from Russ, that he was constantly putting pressure on this Phoenix team every time like he got a board and he was just going out in transition. Yeah. Yes, he didn't have.
I say, yeah, I was just agreeing. My fault.
Yeah, and like he was just doing a really good job in that regard. He hit his threes, like he did his thing, and also he hit all his free throws. Good job at the line, holding your own there. So that's one thing that I saw from Russell Westbrook. And I will admit, his fourth quarter was pretty like disappointing to sort to say. But at the same time, I'm not gonna let one quarter dictate what he did for the whole game, which is a really good game. So shout out to Russ. Kawhi Leonard. I'll say this. I feel like at this point I'm starting to have too high standards for Kawhi, because it's like he had a very good 31 piece, but in my head I'm kind of like he could have done more. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it was the stretches of the game when Phoenix, when they were pulling away, and it was like, okay, we could really use a bucket here from somebody, and you're expecting, all right, well, Kawhi's gonna go get it, and that didn't happen tonight.
And it's asking too much out of him. My bad for cutting you off, but it's asking too much out of him at that point, because it's like, bro, he already did his job. He already got 31, bro. Like, can somebody else like on the team do something? And also, I wanted to highlight this too. It felt like it for the second half, and it does say right here, the Los Angeles Clippers were 30% from three in the second half, 3 for 10. Ew.
Yeah, and that was a huge issue. The role players tonight did not step up and make shots. And when that's going on, and it started to end the first half. Ending the first half, they just didn't hit their open shots. Batum, wide open 3. He had 2, he didn't make. EG had 3, he didn't make. And then to make it worse, like one was just the worst shot you could ever. It was just an awful shot. It was like a 28-footer for no reason. Like, absolutely.
He always does that. I don't know why.
Absolutely, yep. It's a problem. But continue.
No, and like that's the thing. Like Eric Gordon's like tendency to shoot like 30-foot heat checks as normal 3-point shots. I just don't get it. I don't know what's in it. Like you can't just like, I remember I was talking with one of the Clippers fans on Twitter. Shout out Scam Likely. He was like, you can't just step 2 feet closer to the 3-point line, like, and just shoot like, you know, like a 24-foot, 25-foot 3. You got to shoot these 28 foots, 29 foots, 30 foot sometimes. Like just step in, bro. It doesn't hurt.
I think at times he tries to. It's like, all right, well, this will provide even more spacing if I'm all the way out here, and the cleaner look when you're deeper and you're a small guard. But at the same time, like you got to know who you are, and those 28-foot heat checks are just random. And another thing is he has no momentum. Every time he's shooting, it's standstill. So stand still, catch and shoot 28-footer. It's just not a great shot, bro. It's not. Like, even if you make it for EG, that's not a great shot. And yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, and Wes also, I was seeing you in the chat talk about it. What did you think about what was happening with Bones Highland?
I was so irritated. I tweeted in all caps, "Take Bones off the court."
Yeah,
Like,
I saw
you
that.
have to take him off the court. And another thing that I was really irritated with from Tyloo tonight is you can't go 4 guard and Kawhi at center, bro. That can't happen. That can't be an adjustment, especially when you see that the Suns have gained a rhythm and they're getting everywhere they want to get on the floor. And the opposite from game 1 and game 2 is they're getting to these spots, they're rising up, and they're making their shots. And when that's happening, you can't go small, but you also can't go drop. But you also can't just, and I can't say you can't go drop. You can, but I think you can't
You need more
ignore
resistance.
your
Like, you need
players.
more
You can't
gaps.
ignore certain players who are on your roster when you're undermanned. And like Rocco not playing, getting 2 DMPs, I can't justify it, bro.
Wes, like, I was talking with some people in the group chat. Do you think it's gonna happen where shout out to Driss for this? He said that Ty Lue's gonna sub in Rocco in game 3, and then everybody's gonna be like, oh my god, this is the greatest coach ever. How does he think of this stuff?
This is what's happened the previous 2 years, bro. He makes the adjustments late, but I don't know that he can afford to do that this series because you're undermanned. And that's my thing. Like, I was so irritated, so frustrated watching this game tonight in particular because a 2-0 lead is so commanding, especially when you're
On the road. Oh my god.
exactly. That's so commanding on the road, and that was a very winnable game. And I felt like he made some huge blunders, and he always, when he goes away from a wing, he decides to go to a guard, and it is always a head scratcher, like, because you have other wings who provide the same floor spacing as Batum, who have even more length than Batum, and can give you the same, like, in theory, the same thing. And the one thing that Rocco doesn't do as well as Batum is on ball defense when you get him in space, but at the same time, Batum's not hitting any shots. So you've got to test it out. Like, you can't. Your strength is your depth right now, bro. And when you're a 9-man rotation and 3 of the players coming off your bench are guards, I don't I don't see how they pull that out with this.
AOS, do you think Marcus Morris should get burned?
Absolutely not. Send him if you. I'm joking. I want to preface my comments with this is a joke. But if you want to send him in there to rough somebody up, send a good elbow, go ahead. By all means. Anything else though, bro, he needs
You feel like how his brother did with Jokic?
Hey, by any means necessary.
Hey, bro, like, at this point, like, you know how people make fun of they say, oh, Rocco's a cheerleader? Bro, Marcus gotta like just accept being a cheerleader. Like, he gonna have to be a cheerleader. He gonna have to be like, yeah, toss shirts into the crowd in game 3, bro. I better see at least 5 fans with a shirt from your tossing.
Absolutely. I will say though, credit to the Suns for
and I was just gonna get into it. Yeah.
Constantly putting KD in pick and rolls, make as the screener off of Chris and or Book, and like I think that was a really good wrinkle, and it made it tough for the Clippers to guard that, because when you do that, and then I'm getting him the ball on, a post up touch on a high, like on a wing, the elbow, excuse me, getting him the ball on the elbow, post up touch on a smaller defender. If you do switch that action, and if you don't switch that action, just giving them space to rise and get to their spots, I think that's key. So credit to Monty for that adjustment.
I was gonna say shout out to Monty for actually not using KD like Super Mikal Bridges and actually using him as like who he is, which is Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
And speaking of Kevin Durant, like I'll say statistically it looks like a good game, but maybe this is the hater in me coming out, but it wasn't this like supremely great game that I felt like from Kevin Durant. Like he did a good job, but I didn't feel like he did a great job, if that made sense. But at the same time, some of the times he was kind of used as like a guy to like attract attention more than he was used as like the guy to like just go up and do something. In the second quarter, KD's had a tendency in the late second quarter of both these games to just take all the shots and dominate, and it's been working. Like I remember in the second quarter, this game he was 4 for 5. He really went to his spots. He did his thing. Well, and like he had a really good job. Also, I'll admit the Clippers defense is making it rough for him. Like although like these like on paper it might seem like 6'5" like guys, he could rise up, shoot over them. They're getting physical with him. They're playing gaps hard. They don't want him to get the ball and do what he does because he is Kevin Durant. So shout out to the Clippers defensive scheme, but also Kevin Durant, he has to find a way to just like be more aggressive with this shot. I know he had 19 shots this game, and I'm pretty sure the last game like he had like somewhere around the same. I kind of want that shit to be up to like 23 because I feel like he's capable of just like dominating with like high usage. But at the same time, I'll give him bail for this game because the guy who really went off, shout out to Devin Booker. 38 points, 64% from the field, 57% from three. Like not even needing the free throw line, really. Just buckets after buckets. Like anytime pick and roll action, just rise up for the three, bang. And like the Clippers not rotating to him while they were collapsing on KD and Josh Okogie, funny enough. Just attack it and just like get your buckets. Devin Booker was spectacular, especially in the third quarter. 18 points in the third quarter. You just did a great job. You're the catalyst for why the Phoenix Suns were able to get away with this win. Shout out to you, bro. And also shout out to Chris Paul turning back the clock and just hitting all these mid-ranges off the pick and roll. Does Chris Paul still got one more gear left in him? Hey, but he did a great job with this game. He was hitting heat checks. I like what you did. And also, Chris Paul was really scrappy on the boards, and that's what I really like to see from him. Like people, like I know Chris Paul has his reputation of a dirty player, but he also is like a scrappy like NBA player. He wants to go after loose balls. He wants to go after rebounds. He wants to be able to like have an impact in that game. Yeah, I'm gonna say Chris Paul, like how Sadiq was like highlighting. Yeah, and KD was off from three uncharacteristically, while CP3, Devin Booker, and him, they just dominated from the mid-range. They did anything they wanted in that inside the arc area. So good job by all of them. And also shout out to Torrey Craig, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Yep.
That dude is looking
changing the series. Yeah.
He's changing the series, like legit 3-and-D. It's gotten to the point where like he's also getting these high minutes as well, like with Devin Booker, with KD, with CP3. But also this does lead me to like a concern that I feel like I have for the Phoenix Suns, and also just in a whole thing about them. I'm kind of not moved by them.
Absolutely. I'm right there with you.
I just don't see like this like super juggernaut team that could like just destroy anybody that they see, or at least like, be an NBA Finals caliber team, at least as of right now, because they're needing to have these spectacular performances by like everybody. Yes, KD didn't have this spectacular performance, but everybody else on that team needed to be great just to edge from the Los Angeles Clippers until like the 8-minute mark of the fourth. And also KD, D-Book, DeAndre Ayton, CP3, now Torrey Craig. These guys are getting played 30 minutes. Like Torrey Craig and DeAndre Ayton, they're getting like 31 minutes. But the rest of the guys, they're getting 40 minutes a game. Dude, eventually it's going to get to the point where if they're in the second round, and God forbid the conference finals, they are going to be tired.
Yeah, 100%. And it's that was one of the that was their concern. The biggest concern. Like, the rim pressure concerns they're real, but you can, when you have elite shot making, you can live with below average rim pressure. The thing that they don't have is any depth whatsoever, and they were really struggling to figure out who's gonna forget six, who's gonna be our fifth guy. And they found one in Torrey Craig, fortunately for them. So shout out to them, but I'm right there with you. How they are able to manage minutes, especially if this Clippers series continues to be nip and tuck, and regardless of, like, even if they get out of the series, this is a very tough series. It's the physicality the Clippers are coming with, the speed at which that they're making them play with, and actually, it's been the greatest, like, zigzag that the Suns have made, playing faster. It's literally their, like, to me, their only real shot at winning this series.
And they're gonna get tired.
Exactly. So I'm right there with you. It'll be interesting to see how they can circumvent that, and if they can find anyone off of their bench. But I think Campaign is supposed to come back, so I know Campaign will get real minutes.
Yeah, but also but then that's a concern right there. Is Campaign really gonna be an impactful player? Because you know what I mean?
Dude, that's true, especially defensively. Yikes.
I just have a lot of concerns with this Phoenix Suns team that I feel like is becoming very apparent that people just did not want to address because they wanted to see the star names in Kevin Durant, Devin Booker. And I'll say this. Yes, Phoenix had a week off of rest, so that's why they're super running gun now. They're able to get a lot of minutes, but with the Clippers schedule, it's every other day for this Clippers Suns playoff thing. So not only are the Clippers going to be and the Clippers are also well rested as well. So not only are both teams going to have every other days, it's they're not even going to have long stretches of just relaxation, but it's going to be constantly high minutes. God forbid this goes to a 6 or 7 game series, and then they face the Nuggets, who had a 5 game series, and they didn't even have to really use a lot of their energy. Bro, they're going to get gassed. Unless Phoenix ends this shit in a 5 game series, or Los Angeles, if they win in 5, I'm going to be very concerned with them going to the second round because the Nuggets are going to be well rested. So, yeah. And with that in mind, that wraps up this stream. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate every single person that was here. Shout out to Mustard. Shout out to Stevo. For pulling through, and y'all did a great job with your analysis and just your opinions and just the humor. Shout out to Wes as well. Wes has been amazing. Wes has been going through a good amount, but the fact that he's able to persevere and be here for y'all, because y'all are the reason he's here, bro. Wes.
Absolutely.
So yeah, shout out to you, Wes, bro.
Shout out to you. We got to give you your flowers as well. You stepping up, really hosting the pod and introing the pod, doing everything that you do for the pod. That can't go unnoticed. So yeah, appreciative of you as well.
Thank you, Wes. And with that in mind, have a great day, everybody. Happy NBA playoffs, bro. I love basketball, man.
Yes, sir.